Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of...
For women, you need to understand that maintaining good bone density can save your life. At approximately age 30, studies indicate that bone density is at its peak, which means that as you get older, that bone density begins to decline. To be absolutely honest, there's nothing you can do to completely prevent the loss of bone density. But before you panic, it should be of some comfort to you to know that you can, however, slow down the rate of bone density lost. Welcome to the Workout Nerd Out. I'm Julio Lopez. I'm a certified strength and conditioning specialist with over 9 years of experience in personal training. Also, I have a master's degree in nutrition. While I'm directing this towards women in their 30s, the following advice still benefits women of all ages, men too. The best things you can do to maintain or improve your bone density shouldn't surprise you. Eat healthy and exercise. If you're looking for something radically new and sexy and a generational breakthrough, I'm sorry for disappointing you. That said, let's talk about some of the best ways to help you maintain your bone health. It doesn't matter if you're 20, 30, or even 80. Adding a resistance training program into your lifestyle is going to pay huge dividends for you. Lifetime bone density peaks between ages 18 to 30, then gradually decreases in the premenopausal phase, that's ages 30 to approximately 50, and takes a sharp decline after age 50, postmenopause. While there's no way to absolutely prevent bone density loss, you can slow it down with resistance training, aka lifting weights. While resistance training is highly effective in slowing down bone density loss, do you know what exercises are the best at maintaining bone density? Instead of zeroing in on a few exercises, experts recommend all resistance training exercises that pique your interest enough to get you working out consistently. In general, barbell exercises most often lead to the most gains in bone density. This is simply because you're able to carry the most amount of weight with barbell exercises. But this should not be confused with the suggestion that you should only do barbell exercises. Do you know why exercise is so beneficial for preserving bone density? Pretty much, it has to do with your body's ability to make adjustments because you're carrying more weight. Just like your body can build muscle mass and increase strength when you train with progressive overload, your bones are also getting stronger to be able to support the added weight from your workouts. For a lot of women in America, being busy with your job and daily demands in your life can easily put your nutrition in the back burner, even though you probably know that this can be problematic for your health, especially in the future. Maybe you recall your teachers in elementary school telling you that it's important that you get your vitamin D to keep your bones strong. This is actually really good advice since good vitamin D intake could help growing children reduce the risk of diseases like the rickets as well as other autoimmune, infectious, and allergic diseases. In general, most people already know that vitamin D and calcium are two very important nutrients that can help women's bone health. But do you know about selenium? As you get older, think your senior years. Osteoclasts, which are a type of bone cell that breaks down bone tissue, becomes much more active than normal, thus leading to bone resorption, aka breakdown of bone tissue, thus releasing minerals like calcium from the bones into the bloodstream, and resulting in weakened bones. Selenium is a mineral that recent studies indicate a possibility that it may play a role in slowing down bone resorption in women. More research is still needed though. The mineral is easily obtainable from seafood, meat, poultry, eggs, dairy, breads, cereal, and other grain products, in which the recommended daily intake is about 55 micrograms. You may not have known this, but did you know that your bones are constantly being remodeled? You have osteoclasts breaking down bones, then you have osteoblasts producing new bone to replace what was previously broken down. When the osteoclast activity is outrunning the osteoblast activity, this is how bones lose their density and overall strength, thus leaving women, especially those that are postmenopausal, very vulnerable to broken bones. Vitamin E is one mineral that plays a major role in regulating the bone remodeling cycle, thus keeping bones from becoming overly weakened and at risk of breakage. Nuts, seeds, avocados, mangoes, and spinach are great sources of vitamin E, as well as seed oils. By now, I'd imagine that you have long known that smoking isn't good for you, especially for your lungs. But what if I told you that it's also bad for your bone health? It's true. Smoking inhibits the vitamin D parathyroid hormone axis, which means the calcium is unable to be absorbed from your diet as efficiently. Therefore, the body breaks down bone tissue to get calcium into the bloodstream to keep the levels stable. Ultimately, this means that your bones will become weakened and more vulnerable to fractures. Being overweight or obese is among the main contributors to excess stress on the bones, but highly restrictive diets meant to lose weight rapidly can be even greater health risks for women. While being of excess body weight may actually lead to stronger bones if food intake is nutrient dense and exercise is consistent, but if the excess weight is coming from a bad diet that's poor in nutrients and exercise is non-existent, the tendons and ligaments are at a much higher risk of tearing because they don't have the strength to stay intact. The best solution is to maintain a healthy weight, one where body fat percentage is somewhere between 14 and 31%. If weight loss is necessary, a steady rate of weight loss around 1 to 2 pounds per week is recommended. Also, consistent exercise. Women that are truly committed to optimizing bone health have to be sure that they see their doctors for regular checkups. In America, one of the leading causes that women are often caught off guard for low bone density and suffering fractures from a simple fall is that they were not getting their health screened. By seeing your doctor regularly and undergoing blood work and bone density tests, this goes for all women from ages 30 to 130, they may be able to catch a potential hazard and nip it in the bud before something bad happens. In conclusion, as much as you'd like to believe that you could be young forever, unfortunately, as early as age 30, your body is already starting to break down. Before you start freaking out or completely giving up on your healthy lifestyle, you need to know that that healthy lifestyle can slow down and in some cases reverse the loss of bone density and muscle mass. Maintaining healthy bones can save you from painful, sometimes life-threatening bone breaks in the future, but it can only be done when you're consistently exercising and remaining physically active. Consuming nutrient-dense foods that are rich in essential vitamins and minerals that your body needs, and taking the steps to maximize self-preservation by getting your regular checkups and maintaining good weight management. So that does it for today's Workout Nerd Out. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, if you know anyone who can benefit from this information, please share it with them. Until next time, I'll see you on the next Workout Nerd Out.